Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Man, there's no... Oh, my God. I was right there.
To the air on first down with Pickett.
Fuck, man.
Time to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the first half. Here's Pickett. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Second half starts with a run by Hall. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain
keep
of
it up.
5.
Keep consistency.
Absolutely take that run every time on first down, because it really sets you up to go into number.
Hey, I got a quadruple double.
After the pickup of 5,
That quadruple double?
Yeah, earlier today.
Ball again on second down.
Nah, I wish.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield.
Yeah.
69 yards rushing now on 8 carries.
I don't think anybody got a double-double for the other team.
They're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Steps away.
I should have just kept fucking running. Damn, I should have kept running. That's me. Bad pick, y'all. Bad pick. Bad pick. First pick of the game after throwing 2 touchdowns. Bad pick. Should have set my feet and let that bitch fly.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
Called it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Pickett. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Johnson with a completion over the middle. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
Pickett going to keep it himself.
No.
And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's
ready, Cowboy.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position.
20 minutes.
So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material.
Yeah.
He can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Alex Highsmith making a nice play and getting the sack. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
Yeah, that's what I'm playing. I'll just probably play this next one and then I'll ball.
Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson.
Y'all ready?
Take a shot downfield for Pittman, and that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it, and that will extend their lead even further. Only 3 points there, but I got to think at this point in the 3rd quarter, that's all you're really looking for.
And right now, the lead is 3 touchdowns and 3 two-point conversions. So you and I both know a huge order for the best of teams. And from what we've seen so far, hard to believe that that's a likely scenario. 3 two-point conversions? That's difficult.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Oh, it's intercepted. They got Pickett for the 3rd time in this game. Picked up by DJ Reed. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned.
Hey, we're hooping or what's going on?
If you do things the right way.
What's he say? Hold on, you hear him?
A pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early.
Oh, we're gonna wait for Bishop? I thought they were starting this day.
I'm in the 4th quarter of my game, huh?
Oh, okay.
From 19 yards away. And the Jets are able to strike.
I'm broadcasting. If you want to look at it, I'm smoking this nigga with the Jets.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it.
He came in one-dimensional. You heard Vortex?
It's been unusual.
2 runs in a row, but only 2.
He came and thought he was going to run the ball. He ran 16 times for 104 yards in the touchdown. But that ain't going to help you. I said he ran 16 yards. I mean 16 times for 400 or some yards. But the score 38-7.
From the gun on 3rd down, Pickett.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. Good pass. That's a fucking pick.
Down at the 49. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And what many term is a down year for rookie quarterbacks, the Steelers took Pickett 20th overall because they knew him better than any other quarterback in the draft. They consider him the most pro-ready passer in the class. He's got plenty of gunslinger in him as well. You give him an inch of space to make a throw, he's going to try and make it into a mile.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They run again with Harris. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
And he will have a Steelers first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Pickett again. This time he looks to throw it. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball in a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I had him, though.
Coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4.
Oh, yeah, I'll take it.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Call it an even 40-yard punt. On the return, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You'd have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And now a throw on 1st.
Nigga don't go for the sack. How you don't get the fucking sack?
A major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
I got 3 minutes left.
Pickett will look to throw it here. He gets it complete to Harris.
I mean, at this point, might as well.
But not before he's inside the 30. 19
yards.
Move the chains.
By the time we'll be done, you'll be done? That makes no sense. I mean, I guess we can go in. No matter.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And they're going to stop him right at the line.
Are we going in?
There's just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again.
Earth to squad. Earth to squad.
Touchdown. Najee Harris with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Boswell for the extra point. And the lead is down to 24. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Yeah, no, that sounds good. I'm telling you.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter.
That's what I was trying to tell Whistle.
They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
Down to about the 45.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
All again on 2nd down. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Play action. It's Wilson. And he'll find Pittman. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 26. A good pickup there at 22. Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here in the 4th.
They certainly are, and let me tell you something. If you're old school, you don't like this at all. But in today's football, you just go ahead and savor it. Watch a team execute at a high level. Doesn't matter what the scoreboard says.
Here's 2nd and 9. They go play action with Wilson. Looking for the end zone. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
On 3rd down, here's Hall. Yet again, just a bruising carry. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 93 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell you...
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Zuerlein good with a PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
And my goodness, another interception. Sauce Gardner picks it off, and the Jets are going to take possession of the football. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Ball again on second down. A little second effort there on the strong run. And then drop just inside of the 20. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. On 3rd and 1, Wilson. They'll roll him out right. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard. But more importantly, it leads to 4th down.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
4th down. Here's Wilson. Oh, that's a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
First pick of the game, sitting with Tua. Man, they had a perfect fucking game.
Going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
And I still had him right there, too.
Second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance.
I'm coming out right now.
Too. I mean, really, Charles, just
oh, y'all ain't going yet?
On both sides of the football here in this one.
Oh, y'all was waiting on me? I appreciate y'all niggas. I just want that nigga. Beat up on that nigga.
Practice, obviously, your training camps, your off-season. But on game day,
I said I just beat up on that nigga.
Show your best, and I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense.
Fuck that nigga.
A complete team.
So for the Jets,
well, fuck my ninja.
It'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll return home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins.
I kept that nigga on the 100 yards passing.
They also will exit this one at 2-2. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills.